In this video, let us learn about Java Lambda expressions introduced in Java 8. Lambda expressions are used to write concise code for that interface which consists one method, exactly one method, and that we call a functional interface. Lambda expression is also used to iterate collection in simple way. We will see this. For a single method interface, whatever we achieve by using anonymous class or inner class, the same can be achieved using lambda expression in very concise code. Lambda expression defines the functional interface method and returns the instance of that interface. So the first requirement is to use lambda expression is that we need an interface that must have only one method. That should be the abstract method with no definition. So let's see the syntax of the lambda expression. Lambda expression syntax is very easy to read and understand. So look at here. This is our argument part and this is body part, and they will be divided by arrow like this. So we have two parts, argument part and body part. Look at some examples. If method takes no argument and printing the message, it means if we have a method in our functional interface that has no argument, so this will be the body part, argument part, and define its body, because in interface that will be abstract, so we have to define its body. So this was the one approach. Another, suppose I have a method in our interface that has two arguments, then we will use lambda expression like this. Here what we do in the body part, we just define the business logic, and this is the argument part where we write about the arguments. And you can see the third sample. Suppose it has only one argument, then we can use like this. I have three examples. I have created it already. First of all, let us understand the functional interface. Suppose I have an interface, calculator, and it has only one method, add. Then it can be a functional interface. We can mark it using @functional interface. Okay. So what is the advantage of marking it functional interface? That if we want to create one more method inside it, then we will not be able to create it. And if we remove this marker, then we will be able. So what we have to do, that our functional interface must be marked with @functional interface annotation. So now we are ready with an interface that is functional interface. This is a calculator interface, and what I am doing, that I have an abstract method add that has two parameters, n1 and n2. Now come to the main method. Look at here. This is the argument part. Two arguments are there, int a, int b. That here that was n1 and 2, the same thing. And this is the body part. I'm just adding it. You can define business logic, whatever you want to do with a and b, you can do here. And this will be, this is defined our method. So whenever we will call add method using this object, cal object, cal will be the calculator object, and when we call like this, look at here, I am calling cal dot add. Add has been defined like this. So when we call add, a pass arguments, like suppose I'm passing 5 and 6, so this 5 goes to A and 6 goes to B. This will add 11. The response output will be 11. Okay, so what I did that, this is our lambda express, this is the argument part, and this is the body part, and this has defined the add methods and also instantiated the calculator, and we got the object as cal, and now we can call that method like this. Okay, so this was the one way to use the lambda expression by creating our own functional interface. Java has already created built-in functional interfaces like runnable, comparator. So here I will show you using the runnable. Runnable is a functional interface because you can see this is functional because it has only one method. Okay, run, and that has no arguments. So we can use, or we can create the object of runnable using lambda expression. Look at here. What I am doing, that inside run method, I am just printing a message. Okay, and then I am executing using executor service. So using lambda expression, just I created only the object of runnable, and other things are it's as usual. So this is the lambda expression part. This is the argument part, and this is the body part. Okay. So what happened that in this way we can run this thread. We got the message. One more thing, that if you want to create a body uh, more than one lines, we can start with this, and you can write like code like this. Look here, we can create the body using braces, perform your business logic, and then as the method requires a return type of integer, so return it. So everything is same as we define the body, but this is the approach of lambda expression type. Okay, if we run, we will get the output. Okay, one more thing I would like to say you, that we can pass lambda expression as an arguments. Let's see how. I have a class student, it has two fields, name and age. Okay, and this is the constructor, setter and getters. These are the setter and getters. This is the constructor. Now what I am doing, that I will create a method. Suppose I have created a method named as custom show, and what we have to do is that if this method is accepting lambda expression, then the parameter should be of function type. Okay, function is java.util.function. So define your parameter type and use its apply method like this. Return your object, function object dot apply this. Okay, then what we get achieved with this, we can pass our lambda expression to custom show. How? Come here, I have a list. I have created 3 students. Okay, now I'm iterating, and what I'm doing, that I have created a lambda expression here and passing it to our custom show. So this lambda expression will be passed to function parameter. Look at here. I am calling custom show and passing here our lambda expression. Okay, let's see the output. This is printing. Okay, in this way we can use our lambda expression. This was the syntax. Okay, thank you.